What's up YouTube, I'm Tyler, and here at Telly Productions we are doing Pride Month videos. I love making tier lists, so I thought that it was fitting to make a tier list of things people say to transmasc people, because I am the authority on this subject, obviously. Okay, so our tiers that we have here are, yeah, nice sentiment, please think before you speak, cringe but funny, just cringe, leave, go to hell, and I will laugh and then murder you. Let's start with, your name is stupid. If someone said that to me, is Tyler a stupid name? I feel like I have gotten that. It is occasionally on the list of like standard transmasc names, and also people are like, that's a frat boy name. Why would you tell anyone their name is stupid? That's just like, shouldn't you think before you speak? I feel like if I was like, yeah, I'm Tyler, and someone went, yeah, I'm not calling you that, I would tell them to leave, because, I don't know, I don't want to be around you if you're not calling me my name. Do you have manners, perhaps? I liked you better as a girl. Sounds like something one of my aunts would say, or my mom. That doesn't even make, just go to hell. That doesn't make sense. I'm the same person, but now I'm like more authentically myself and happier, so if you liked me better as a girl, you could just cry about it. You'll be ugly if you go on T. Okay, this was something I was genuinely worried about before I started testosterone, because I was like a cute little twink guy, pre-T, right? So I was really worried that I would be ugly. And I don't think I'm ugly now that I'm on T. So, but if someone said this to me before I went on T, I would probably cry. I'm gonna go laugh and then murder you, because that's just like, that would really hit. Have you had the surgery is definitely cringe but funny, because it's like, you don't say that to someone, there is no the surgery, but it's hilarious how ignorant they sound. If I told someone I was transgender and they went, oh cool, hell yeah, hell to the yeah. If someone said, oh I could tell, do they mean that in a good way or a bad way? No, they usually mean it in a good way if they say I couldn't tell, right? So this is like in a bad way. I don't know, just leave. Okay, if I told someone I was trans, maybe when my voice was not this deep, and they were like, okay, and then never use my pronouns, that would be horrible, and they should go to hell, I think. If someone told me I'm too young to be trans, which a lot of people have told me, even though I'm an adult, I will laugh and then murder you. That's another big one that just really bothers me, because, man, I'm old enough to go and die in the army. Why can't I just make my voice deeper, dog? Chill out. You're too old to be trans. I guess I would get that if, like, I've fully gone through the female puberty, so now it's like, well, now it's too late to change anything. That'd be cringe. That's cringy. I'm 20 years old. What are you talking about? You're being influenced. This one makes me really mad as well, so that's also, I would laugh and murder you. That's what my mom said to me. If someone said you were not trans, go to hell. All of these things are just horrible things to say to people. Why wouldn't I be trans? Dog, when I was 7, I wrote in my diary that I thought I had the brain of a boy. I think I meet the criteria. I have a cool setup behind me now. I hope you guys like it. Look at my CDs and my books. I'm real excited about my new bookshelf. If I told someone I was trans, and they went, I had no idea, that's a nice sentiment. They mean that in a nice way. They mean it like, I wouldn't tell you we're different than a normal man. And that is not the correct thing to say, but it has a nice sentiment to it. You know what I mean? It's not right, because it's like, you never know if anyone's trans. There's not a way you look trans. It implies there is a way to look trans, and I don't meet it, and I am trans. But they have the spirit. They're a little confused, but they got the spirit. Don't come out before someone misgenders you. I don't know what that means. This is cringy things to say to transmasc people. What does that mean? If someone said to me, don't come out before someone misgenders you, why would someone say that to me? I'm gonna ignore that one, because I don't know what it means. You have boobs, no one will gender you right. Fortunately, one of my blessings is that I have very small boobs. I just look like I got some man tits, so that doesn't really impact people gendering me correctly, and if someone said that to me, it would be kind of cringe, because why are you looking at my very small tits? And it's cringe but funny though, isn't it? Because I really don't have tits. Cringe but funny. It's just a phase, you'll grow out of it. You could leave. You could leave. It hasn't been a phase since I was alive my entire life, so if I haven't grown out of it yet, I don't see why I would. If someone said I was trans and they went, me too, I'd go, hell yeah! I like your new name better. That has a nice sentiment. It's almost a yeah. It's like, yeah, I like my new name better too. But also, it's weird to compare my old and new self, so I'm just putting it at nice sentiment. You can't go on T unless it's a last resort. That just makes... I'm so mad. That would make me so mad. That would make me so mad. I will laugh and then kill you. You have to be happy and accept yourself to transition. Go to hell. Me transitioning is what's making me happy and accepting myself. You're mutilating your body. I will laugh and then murder you. How is medical treatment mutilating How is medical treatment mutilating my body, bro? Well, I identify as an attack helicopter. That's just cringe. Like that. What year is it? Is it 2016? God. Oh yeah, she's a they. I'm not a they. But if I was a they, that's just, please think before you speak. Like, I've had a friend do this, be like, oh yeah, she's a they. I'm like, dog, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself talking right now? Once again, I don't use they, them pronouns, but if someone told me that they weren't grammatically correct, that's just cringe, because, I'm a minor in linguistics. I have taken many a linguistics class, and I could tell you why they are grammatically correct. And also why grammatically correct isn't really how linguistics are supposed to look at language in general, because that's a prescriptive way to look at language instead of a descriptive way to look at language. And if people are using language with they, them pronouns and you understand what they're meaning, then therefore it is grammatically correct. Anyway, I should make a video on that, shouldn't I? I liked your old name better, so I like your new name better. That had really nice sentiment to it, almost a yeah. I like your old name better is like, why would you say that to someone? Just leave. Why are you talking to me? If you like my old name better, god damn. Don't call it your dead name. Why? It's dead. Get out of here. You will always be a girl to me. Yeah, that sounds like something my mom would say. Go to hell? I'm not a girl, so like, just go to hell if you think I'm gonna be a girl to you. If I told someone I was trans and they were like, oh, this person's trans, you know them, that is nice sentiment. It's kind of funny. It's almost cringe but funny, but it's just like, it's accepting. And it just assumes that I know every other trans person, which is kind of hilarious. You're going to influence the youth? Dog, I'm going to be a teacher. I sure hope so. I'm going to influence the youth to be kind and accepting. How about that? If someone said that to me as a transgender teacher, I would laugh and then murder them. If someone told me that I had internalized misogyny, leave. Me being a man on the inside does not make me misogynistic. They're not related to each other. I can be a man and not be misogynistic. Me knowing my gender does not correlate to like me hating women. I'm not saying I'm a man because I hate being a woman or something. I'm a man because I'm a man and I love women. Cool. If someone said, how do you have sex? That would be hilarious. I have sex the same way you have sex, brother. Like, I don't know, do you just have really boring sex? Like, do you need your massive cock to like make a woman come? Come on now. I'm better at sex than you, I guess. If I told someone I'm trans and they want what pronouns do you use? Yeah, that's a cool thing to say. They want to check before they refer to me, just in case. Because if all I'm saying is I'm trans, they want to check. I like that. Now, if someone said that like sarcastically, that would be shitty. But I'm gonna read this as if it's a genuine statement. Why are you trans? It would be easier to not. No shit. Don't you think I know? Don't you think of all people I know that it would be easier to not? Bro, I'm trans because I'm a man, but I wasn't born like one. Why did I sound country? What's accents going on here? Soul's country accent is influencing me. Anyway, I know damn well it would be easier not to be trans, but I just am, because it's what's better than, like, suffering my entire life. So, dog, that's just cringe. What if you regret it? Leave? Don't you think I've considered that? Why would anyone undergo medical treatment without considering the rate of regret? Fortunately for me, the rate of regret for gender-affirming care is exceptionally low compared to a lot of other medical treatments. And also, I thought about this for a very long time. I considered if I would regret it for about 6 years before starting testosterone. I promise I'm good. They maybe have a nice sentiment with that, but it's just not polite in the slightest when someone tells you about themselves to be like, how about no? Letting children transition is child abuse. Why don't you go to hell? I would have been happier if I could have transitioned as a child. I had a happy childhood. I'm not complaining about my childhood, but I could have had a happier childhood if I was able to be myself the entire time. Letting children transition is letting them do the hair they want, wear the clothes they want, use the name and pronouns that they want, and eventually, when they're teenagers, you maybe start medical transition. And following the standard of care for children who are transgender is not child abuse. God made you the way you are. Damn right, God made me transgender, didn't he? Leave? That's not polite. And now I'm gonna put this one, I think, before you speak, because I don't know what it means, but it doesn't sound nice. Alright, this is my tier list. What do you guys think? Would you have done anything differently here? I think this is a pretty solid tier list. If you like this video, perhaps you could subscribe, because we're doing videos all Pride Month, and also we talk about movies and play games with Soul, who I share this account with. Peace out, YouTube.